Hey, this is Ryan, and today we'll continue on with part 3 in the tutorial. We use a Lambda function to read from the stream and write records to a Dynamodb table. So step 1, search Dynamodb, create a new table. Table name will be unicorn sensor data. The primary key, or the partition key, will just be name. And when we want that to be a string, make sure you click this checkbox, add sort key. And we want status time to be the name for the sort key. Okay, let's create. Down here in table details, you want to copy your ARN. We'll save that for later. Alright, so our table is set up. Now we need a IAM role for our Lambda function. Let's make a new tab. Search IAM. Select policies. Create policy. For our service, let's find Dynamodb. Okay, for our actions, type in batch write item. So select that. And then expand resources. Okay, so we want to add our ARN. Region would be US East 1. Table name, that was unicorn sensor data. That should match what we pasted in here earlier. Okay, that looks fine. So add. Click next. Review. We want to name this policy Wild Rides Dynamodb Write Policy. And create. Now we need to create a role, so select roles, create role, the AWS service, and we want Lambda. Next, let's find this policy, AWS Lambda Kinesis execution role. So select that. And we want one more policy, the other policy we just created, so copy and paste that, and select it. And next, role name will be Wild Rides Stream Processor Role. And create. All right, part 3, we want to create a Lambda function to process a stream. So let's make another tab and search Lambda. So this function, it'll be triggered when a new record is available in the stream. So let's create a function. And we'll just stick with author from scratch. The function name, Wild Rides Stream Processor. Stick with the default Node.js. Take a look at the execution role. So let's use an existing role. We just created Wild Rides Stream Processor role. So select that. And create the function. Okay, go down to index.js. We will copy this whole script. And paste it here. Select deploy to save it. Okay, in the environment variable section, which is down here, we want to enter a variable with a key and a value. So let's edit this. Add variable. The key will be table name. And here's our value. Save that. Down here in basic settings, we want to set our timeout to 1 minute. Edit that. So right now we're at 3 seconds, so change that to 1 minute. Must be integer type. That's probably going to be fine. Don't know why that's giving me an issue. Let me cancel that. Redo. Okay. Now let's save that. Okay, scrolling back up, let's go to add trigger. We'll select Kinesis. We want our wild rides summary for the stream. Patch size is 100. Starting position, leave that at latest. Enable trigger. Okay, I think the rest is good, so let's add that. Alright, step 4, monitor the Lambda function. So let's go back to Cloud 9. Okay, in our terminal, let's start the producer. Go back to Lambda and click on the monitoring tab and refresh this. Okay, I'm not sure where I left off, but I thought I was having some problems since I didn't initially see the data show up here after a minute. So I gave it maybe even 15 minutes when I was trying to rework it, but it's showing up now, and you can see the CloudWatch logs as well. So that means the Lambda function trigger is working properly. And if you went back to DynamoDB, you can look at the table and you can see all the data that's being recorded onto the table. So again, going back to our policy that we created, we gave our DynamoDB table a write policy. So it's taking the data from Kinesis and directly writing it to this table. So we subscribe the Lambda functions to automatically read batches of records off your Kinesis stream and process them if records are detected on the stream. Then the Lambda function reads the Kinesis stream of the summary unicorn data and saves each row to DynamoDB. So next, in part 4, we will use Kinesis data firehose. We're going to deliver the data in batches to S3. Then we'll use Amazon Athena to run queries against our raw data.